Very good afternoon, students. So today we are going to continue with the chapter 12, that is perimeter and area. So we have already done the prelude exercise, from which we have got the familiar with all the plane shapes, all the closed plane shapes, which are, that is your triangles, square, rectangles, pentagons. All these shapes are the your polygons. Why? Because they are made up of the straight lines only. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to learn about the perimeter and area of such plane figures. We are also going to discuss about the unit of area and method of finding the area by using the square paper and by formula. Okay, square papers means your graph paper. This is your graph paper. Okay, here you can see the small squares are there. That's why this is known as the square paper. And and every square is made up of 1 centimeter. Okay, length is 1 centimeter. So this square means what? All sides are equal. You know this, all sides are equal. So that's why 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter. So till after this, today's we are going to understand about the perimeter. What is perimeter? First of all, we will understand about the perimeter. So perimeter means what? If you are having the table and you have to put on the cloth on it, so you must know what is the length of what is the boundary of the table? Yes or no? The table top is there. So in this you must know the length of the table. So for this what you have to do? You have to use the lace to put on the cloth of which cloth you are going to put on it. So that cloth, for this you have to know, you must know the boundary of the table. So for this what you have to do, you have to measure the boundary of this table here, and here that is one thing. And one thing more, if you want to put the fences around the garden, okay, garden, if you want to put the fences on alongside your garden, so what is the length of the garden, that much you are going to cover with the fences. So that you are going to, for that also you have to measure the boundary of the garden here. Or if you are going to walk, okay, if you are going to take one round of this park, this is the garden. If you want to take if you are going to walk on this garden, if you are taking one round, so how much distance you have covered in one round? For that also you must know the length of the total length of this closed shaped. Okay, so what do you mean by perimeter here? Perimeter means, so the perimeter means the length of the boundary of a closed figure is called its perimeter. So as we have discussed about it, the length required to cover the border of a tablecloth, for that we have to measure it, the boundary of this shape. Here also, when we need to, fencing required for the protection of backyard garden. And if you need to put LED light string required to put around the house on Diwali, or distance walk around the park. So for all these things you have to measure the boundary of it, how much you have done and how much is required. So for that you have to measure the boundary of the shape, and shape that should be closed. Okay, so we have already understood about the closed curves. Yes or no? Closed curves and the polygons, that of the plane shapes. So every closed plane figure has a boundary. Every closed plane figure has a boundary. That means, so the figures which are having the boundaries, okay, that means the length of the boundary, the perimeter means here, the length of the boundary of a closed figure is called its perimeter. So, hope you have understood what is perimeter here. Now let us understand perimeter of a small figures. So in this first figure you can see when the figure is made up of straight lines, we measure the length of all the sides of the figure with a ruler. Okay, when the figure is made up of straight line. So you can, straight line means all the polygon figures, you can say that, all the polygons. Okay, so that for that we can measure, what the figure will be measured with the ruler or the measuring tapes. Okay, and what you have to find out the perimeter, what we have to do, we have to add up them together. Okay, we have to add up them together. Now next question, bit number B, you can see here in the second figure, when the figure is not made up of straight lines, that means any closed curve. You can see here any closed curves. So for that what you will use? We use a string or thread. Okay, we will use, what we will use? We will use the string or thread to measure the boundary of the figure, measuring of the total length of the string after measuring with the string or thread. Okay. So for this you have to use any string or thread to measure the things. As for the straight lines or the polygons, we use scale or measuring tape to add up them together to measure the small figure's perimeter. Now come to C number. When the figure is on a unit square paper, as I had shown you, unit square papers are like this. These are the unit square papers. Okay, unit square paper means 1 centimeter. Unit written, unit means 1 centimeter, you can also say. Along the boundary of the figure, total number of unit lengths counted in the perimeter of the area. Here you can see that the shape is made up of, here is this one. Okay, so how much, what is the perimeter of this given figure? Here, as I told you, unit square means 1 centimeter, 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Okay, so there are, this is the, here you will get, here it is 12 centimeter. For this, the figure which is not made up of straight line, that means any figure make in this way. So what is the length of this figure? Okay, to find out this, what you have to do, you have to put a knot first of all on this string. Just I had put the knot here so that I can hold it easily. So I am going to start from here, and along the figure I am going to move this thread. Okay, from there I had started, and the joining figures. Okay, along the figure, along the line I am going to put the thread. Okay, you can see here how I am doing. So in this way you also have to measure when the figure is not made up of straight line, you have to use the string or the thread to measure the boundary of the figure, given figure. Okay, after that what you have to do, to know that we don't know the exact length of this thread, yes or no? For that what you have to do, you can see how I am measuring this. For this, what we will do, after measuring the figure with this thread, Look at here how I am measuring it. After measuring the length of this, exact length of this figure, I'm going to, so you can see here till here it is. So I'm going to mark it with pencil or pen, you can use it. So till here we had measured. So by using the scale or the measuring tape, if it is more than that, more than this, if the figure is bigger, so we will measure here by stretching this thread. So we have come to know that this is exact 10 point. I had started from 0, okay, from 0 to here. It is coming exact 11 centimeter. Okay, so this figure is equals to 11 centimeter. And for the first one where it has the straight lines are given, just you have to, you can see the figure given here. One figure is given here. So we have to, this polygon, we can measure the length of it from the 0 pointing. We know how to measure this points. So from here to here, when we will add, we will get here 2.4. Okay. It is 2.4 here, 2.4 centimeter. In this way you will measure the thing, other sides also. So I had measured these lines with the ruler. This came 2.3 centimeter, this is came for 3.2 centimeter, and this is 3 centimeter. So to know the perimeter of this figure, perimeter means boundary of the closed plane figure. So here what will be equals to this, to add up, you have to add up this 2.3, 3.2 and 3.3 means 3.0. So add up this, you will get 5 here, 6, 7, 8, 8.3 centimeter. Okay students, so these are the small figures which you have to use the things, different things I told you how to use the things to measure the given shapes of figures. Okay. Now let us go through this example here. Use a centimeter ruler to measure the length of the sides of the triangle drawn below and hence find its perimeter. So as I told you with this example, it is same given here. So here the sides has been measured already. This is 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter, another side 2 is 5 centimeter and side 3 is equals to 5 centimeter. Thus the perimeter of the given triangle is equals to 4 centimeter plus 5 centimeters plus 5 centimeters, that is equals to 14 centimeter. Then given, find the perimeter of the shaded figure drawn on a unit squared grid. So as I already told you how to do this one, so here also you can see that in this example the same thing it has been done. The units has been sides of the given square grid has been counted, how many are there. So here we have counted the number of edges of square, number of edges, these are the edges, yes or no, number of edges of the square, it has been counted here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So 14 are there. Number of unit length along the boundary of the given figure, it is 14. Thus the 14 units is the perimeter of the given figure. Okay. So here the we have measured it with centimeters with the ruler, yes or no. Here we have measured with the ruler. So we have written the unit of this measurement is centimeter. So we have written centimeter here. Here the units has been, how many units are there? So that's why here written 14 units. Okay.